Hey guys, FGNet here, and today I have the Easter egg completion guide for Mob of the Dead. It's quite a tricky Easter egg. It took me a while to actually get there. But yeah, I have the completion guide now. Step 1 is you need to get the warden's key. And now I've already done a video on this, so I'll put a link in the description for that, so you can go watch that video. Basically, you need to find the generator and zap the generator, and the key will fall down and you grab it. And on a side note for that, like while you're doing the whole Easter egg, I advise you to start feeding the dogs as you get near them. Again, I've done a video on that, so I'll put a link in the description for that also. Alright, so now we've got hold of the keys, we need to start getting the plane parts. And now it's going to take a while to do a video on getting all the plane parts, which I've already done. So I'm not going to go through all of it now, but again, I'll put a link to the video in the description. So go check that out if you need. Alright, so we've collected all the parts for the plane, we're back on the roof and we're going to build the plane, we'll finish it off now and fly it. So for the Easter egg, you actually need to fly the plane 3 times. So basically, what happens once you find the plane, you go on the electric stairs, you spawn back in the starting area, and when the next round starts, all the places where you got the parts, there should be a fuel canister where that was. So you need to get all the fuel canisters, get back to the plane. Alright guys, so once you've gone on the plane 3 times and came back, you need to start looking for the skulls. And I'm going to point out all the skull locations for you now, but unfortunately you won't actually see me get the skulls because I'm recording off theatre. But on the second tomahawk here, you'll see that it gets something, but you actually see it because of course theatre mode is stupid. But while you're doing it in-game, a blue skull will actually come back towards you, and you'll get like a sound signal, like a laugh or something. I can't even remember. Basically, there's 5 skulls around the map, and I'm going to go point them out to you now. If you want to know the exact locations, you can go into Afterlife and zap the skulls, and the person who's not in Afterlife, he can actually see them appear for a few seconds. So that's how you know the exact positioning. So that's skull number 1. Alright guys, so skull number 2 is hidden inside the warden's office. Well, not in the warden's office, just outside the warden's office. So you need to go through, get all the way into the back room next to Speed Caller, look outside the window and aim at the electric pole out there, and then again the skull will come towards you. You don't see it, but it does, and that is skull number 2. Alright guys, so the third skull is hidden out here on the docks, and it's on that pole right there. Pretty easy to find, but if you can't see it, then of course just get someone to go into Afterlife and zap it for you. So the next skull is hidden just outside the spawn area. Normally it's the first one you get, but not for me. So basically you want to come down just outside the library, come to the first jail cell, and just hidden on top of the toilet seat behind the white skull will be the next skull. Alright guys, so the last skull to get is the hardest. It's actually on top of that pole over there. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do the way I'm doing it, or you can go on the gondola and try hit it while moving. I found that a lot harder, and it's kind of expensive if you miss, because every gondola trip is 750 points. But just keep spamming the tomahawk at that pole. Try get the tomahawk to land just above the light, and you should get the skull. Alright, so the next step is definitely the most fun step, and you need to go back to the warden's office, and then go to the table in the middle and wait a few seconds, and bam, a blundergat will spawn just for you for free. And it doesn't matter if someone's already got a blundergat in the game, it's the second blundergat, so you know, who can complain about a free blundergat? And you can upgrade this, you can put the acid gat kit on it, but you actually need to take it. So guys, the next step, you need to find the movie poster in one of the jail cells. There it is, just outside the warden's office, and you just need to throw a tomahawk at it, sorry, simple as that. So guys, after you've destroyed the poster, you need to go around to the Afterlife machine just around the corner, and then you'll see that there's a portal that's just to the left of the Afterlife machine. And you need to go into the portal and stop just as you go inside it and look down the ground where the crack is and the skull. And there should be a spoon, and you just keep zapping the spoon until there's like a laughing sort of sound, and that shows you've zapped the spoon enough. I'm pretty sure it does disappear. And then after you do that, you need to head over to the canteen. And now at the back of the canteen there should be a table, and on top of the table there will be a spoon, just like the one back in the portal. And then you throw your tomahawk back at the spoon, and there'll be some more like laughing and some sounds, and then Brutus should say something to you. Alright guys, getting over to the last step. So now you need to go back to the spirally stairs and the number counter, and then the digits in the number counter should be spiraling round and round. And you need to go up to that machine again in the afterlife and type in 4 different numbers. And now I believe these are the prisoner numbers for the 4 prisoners as we play. So the numbers are 872, 101, 386, and 481. It doesn't matter what order you do them in, but you need to type them all in. And they should, once you tap in a number, the number should like reset, like the same numbers but in a different order. I'm not sure why this happens, but it does. But just once you've typed in those 4 numbers, then that's it. A tip for you guys, if you're doing that, is get someone to keep reviving you but stopping just before you get up, and this will increase the time you have in purgatory mode. It's very, very useful if you're doing something like this. So once all the numbers are in, 872, 101, 386, 481, then you should get some more laughing, some more sound effects, and Brutus should start talking again. Alright guys, so after you've got all the numbers into the number machine, you will see a headset in front of you, like a green drop, but it will be shaped like a headset. And you need to go pick that up, and then Ferguson, the guard that you killed at the start of the game, will start talking. And he'll explain about how Arlington, Weasel, he persuaded the 3 other guys that he had an escape plan to escape Alcatraz. And like the plan was all going well until they realized that there isn't actually a plan, that there wasn't actually a plane. Like he persuaded the 3 that there was a plane, but there actually wasn't. And then the 3 guys turned on Arlington and they killed him because they were just pissed that they tried to escape and they failed, so they're probably going to be executed now. So they killed Weasel, and then a couple of weeks later they get executed for trying to escape and for killing Weasel. So basically you need to follow the headsets all the way up to the roof, and once you're there, like the last one will play and you'll get some laughing. So you need to refuel the plane, as always. Get to the afterlife machine that is next to Deadshot. Kill the zombie. If you've got a zombie, that's what I was doing this whole time. Kill a zombie and you should all gain an afterlife. And then get all 3 people to go into afterlife and head back up to the plane. And you won't see the interactive thing where it says hold X to take off or board the plane or whatever, but it will be there. You just need to go up to the plane, get all 3 people to hold X at the same time, and bam, you'll be on the plane and you'll be flying as usual. And now don't worry about losing your purgatory or bleeding out or whatever, because as soon as you get on top of the plane and the sirens start going, you get infinite purgatory mode, which is very nice. I wish I had that all the time, but unfortunately not. So you leave your bodies there, you fly over on the plane, and you get some, mystical music. Pretty cool. And of course, as always, you'll fly over into the Golden Gate Bridge, crash, and then once you land, you'll go over to the chairs and notice that all the people in the game are actually on the chairs, dead. So you need to go over and revive yourself, and then you'll get back as normal on the bridge, and everything will be as normal for a few seconds, and then Brutus will spawn, as always. So a few seconds after Brutus is spawned, the player who plays as Weasel will actually turn into a bad guy. You'll see that he has a kill target on his head, and either you have to kill him or he kills you. This time he kills us because it's easier for him to kill us than it is us to kill him. So he takes us both down pretty easily. The zombies don't go for him, Brutus doesn't go for him, so he's got the easy job. He takes us both down, and then bam, endgame. The cycle is broken. If you kill Weasel, it will say the cycle continues. You'll pop the 25 gamer score achievements, pop goes the Weasel, and then bam, life over, you die. So a bit unfair how it kills you, but I don't know, worth it I guess. So that's the Easter egg video today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, drop a sub, and stay tuned for a lot more Uprising DLC videos. I've got videos on the zombie shield, on the songs, all of that coming up soon, so make sure you stay tuned.